My wife loves the internet, and and she can't handle a computer. She breaks computers, so she uses like tablets and Kindle and her phone. But anyway, she spends all her time looking at screens, we- looking up different information and stuff. And I'm always taking these weird vitamins and all these other things. Well, she found out about this type of honey that is produced in New Zealand, and these bees are, I guess they got them enclosed, and they only pollinate this certain plant. It's called Manuka plant or a Manuka bush. I guess it can grow into quite tall enough to be a tree, but it's a bush and a tree. So, and it's in parts of Australia and mostly in New Zealand. Well, these bees after they pollinate this bush, they produce honey, and and Olivia, my wife, found out about this stuff, and she ordered it. It was, I guess, it cost. She didn't tell me how much it cost because I would have had a fit problem. But so we got it home and we tried it. And it's different. You know, normally the honey we get in the States, it's really sweet. It's not too dark. This stuff is darker than the honey we normally eat, and it's not as sweet. It's an unusual taste. It's not a bad taste. It's just unusual. Well, I started noticing some things going on in my digestion that helped me a lot because I don't want to get gross. But you know where I'm coming from. So I'm a writer. I write on Medium.com, and I needed something to write about. So I started doing some research, and I wrote a blog post about this stuff because it has a lot of potential. Scientists are just investigating and working on this stuff because there's evidence that it helps shrink tumors. Um, Specifically, breast cancer was mentioned, and they also know that it helps fight gingivitis, tooth decay. Um, what else? It just it's good for like wounds. To treat wounds, and the wounds heal faster. It's just all sorts of things. And like I said, and it's just helping me a lot. And a little more energy, which helps me a lot because my digestion is not slowing me down, my indigestion, and which helps me a lot because I had quit drinking coffee so much. For another thing I want to research and write about. Sucks getting old, but I'm not getting paid for this. This is not, like I said, I just found something new, and especially if you're older, you know, because you know how our bodies act when we get old. So look for it on Amazon, Manuka Honey, and then you try it out. And it doesn't take much. She would add it to my coffee because she's diabetic and she can't have sugar. I can't have sugar. That's her rule. So there's never been sugar in our apartment. Well, there has been. Then it stopped when she started getting sick. So it's a good sugar substitute. It's helping my body, and it's just a lot of. And if you do a little research, there there's all sorts of medicinal reasons to use it. So just give it a shot. Thank you for watching. Check out my blog, Uncle Lawson Wallace's Desk Too, and I post on. I also have I'm on Upwork, but I'm on Upwork because I'm looking for writing gigs, but I need to buy Connects, and I don't have money for Connects right now. But I'm building it and adding portfolios and writing to it, getting it ready for when I get some money again, so I can get it back in public. And like I said, I have a blog, so check out my content and please leave comments and share. And if you have anything you want me to talk about, let me know. So my old channel disappeared, and I'm focusing on my writing right now and trying to find clients. So I'm probably not going to be posting here as much as I used to, but I still enjoy doing it. But I need to find a way to make some money. So thank you for watching, and just Google the name Lawson Wallace and look for my picture, and you'll find free content. Have a good day.